Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert SkyBlock. I'm Demon, and you're watching The Meat Lovers. So, sorry about last episode becoming a two-parter. It was not my intention. I kinda forgot to look at the clock, so sorry about that. But, as left off in the ending of last episode, I planned on making one of these. Yeah. And a carpenter also needed, and a pedal apothecary I also want. But yeah, this tool forge is gonna be so nice to have. Now I can make all of the items, and more importantly, I can make a hammer. And pro tinkers, nice. And with this hammer I'm gonna put smashing on. And let's see if it works as intended. It does, nice. This is gonna make smashing way easier and way more fun for me. And a fun fact, I forgot to, or didn't forget, I neglected to look in the guide, which tells that you can put a diamond hammer on a normal tool and get smashing 1 on it, which basically makes it act like a tinker's hammer. No, not a tinker's, X-Nilo hammer. And in term and X, it'll make the same effect as I am having as right now. But yeah, this I think is really nice. Not only is it fast, it's doing it in a 3x3, so each cycle is 9 pieces. And what's more nice is that it can also work on ores. So I can just use this instead of a normal hammer. But it was expensive. It cost a lot of diamond. Jesus. But yeah, as you can see, a lot easier of getting gravel mined down. At least, in my opinion. And as you can see, I got new tools, because I kinda lost off some of them, and some just disappeared, and it was not fun. I'm gonna put these away here for now. So, the carpenter. I'm just gonna place it over here by the other machines that I have at this point, just to get stuff done. And one there, and wire from here to here. Something is interrupting. That's not good. Gonna place it up here then. Let's see if this one can connect now. It can, nice. So now this one has power as well, and this is gonna be needed for later. But yeah, first of all, I would like to get some Botania stuff up and going, so a pure daisy is one of the first things that I wanna get going, and that's just 4 white petals. And let's see here, 4 white, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I wanna make 2, so 8, and yellow, decent amount. And I'm gonna need seeds for this, so let's see what we have in terms of what can become seeds. That's not much. I'm hoping this can help a bit. And just for the time being, I'm just gonna use the sink. This one, tile sink name. And a bucket. And I found out that the shiny tools is extremely fast working. Also, I'm gonna need some stone. Gonna use some and put in there, and let's see, I'm just gonna make so I can get 2 sets, I think. No, 3. And stack of this, and a chest. So a little Botania stuff putting up, because I want to be able to make flowers. Also, I would probably need a mana spreader somewhat fast, but that's need the living wood first. So a sink and apothecary. And 1, 2, 3, 4 seed. Like this, like that, and right click with an empty hand to do the same recipe as before. And seed. So if you didn't know, these are really good to have. They are basically your way into Botania. In a way. This will start becoming living wood because they're around a pure daisy, because they're gonna be purified. And this will become living rock. So, next up is yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Isn't it called the sunflower or something like that? The Botania Daybloom. It's different. I thought it was like that, but you live, you learn. That just shows that you're not supposed to take anything for granted in this mod pack. You take a pothole? Took a pothole? Where did you take a pothole from? Oh, you sneaky bastard. As you can see, I've been trying to make it so that they can't take my pothole, but they seem to really like pothole. And if I'm saying that wrong, sorry. So let's see, the Daybloom is 2 yellow. I'm gonna take this green away. 2 yellow, an orange, and a, what was that, light blue or blue? Light blue. So I think this is light blue, right? Yeah. So 18 should probably be good, and orange is there. And orange I have a lot of, so 18. And then I just need 2 times 18 for this one. And this will make mana for me relatively fast. I should probably just take a crafting table up there with me. And take a few spare petals. So, quick look. It's brown I have most of right now. So I'm just gonna take a few browns and take them with me. So I like the change from normal Botania, which they made so that you can make it directly mana pool instead of having to make the diluted first and then putting that one through a mana to get the full-blown mana pool. That I do so much like. I hope they didn't change it in this one. But we'll see. Crafting table can be here, and chest can be here, and these brown ones can go in here, that one. I should probably just make the mana spreader. It's gonna require gold, I wanna say. Let's just find it. a gold. Oh yeah, the mine gets us over here. And this should be enough for me to actually set up a starting area for it. Let's see if I am correct. Like this. And I have played relatively much with Botania, but it's not like I'm oh sweet, I would call myself a master in it or anything, because I'm not. I look a lot on the internet how other people have done it in regards of how to make a fast mana gen and so on. Let's see, I want that and also want some dirt. That was not a lot. I hope it's enough. I should probably just sleep as well. But yeah, shiny hammer. And I do so enjoy playing this mod pack, I must say. It could go a bit faster in the beginning, but that's all part of the charm, I would say. So I'm using these. And this is where I'm supposed to go out. 1, 2. And if I am seeming a bit off today, I'm sorry. I'm recording a lot of these episodes, or I'm trying to record as many episodes as I can back to back, so that I can get the first set out, so to say, as soon as possible to the viewers. And since I am not the one who's gonna upload it, I have to make a stockpile of them. Just to clarify that. And I can put dirt back now. And let's see here. I probably want some more of this setup just so it's done. Because honestly, living wood and living rock, you cannot have too much of. Dun 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 dun. And I want an empty hand, so why not just like that? And if I move the hammer, I can take these down. And there's 16. So, I've seen a lot of YouTubers and so what trying to, when they do Botania, they don't use this right-click function. And if you ask me, that's a waste, because it's a lot faster just crafting like this, if you ask me, with Botania. But what do I know? I'm just starting up. And I think I want a decent amount of these, but not too many. 5 more? Yeah, that should be enough. All I really want with this is just get a decent amount of mana as fast as possible. And Dayblooms, they do give a decent amount of mana for early on, anyway. And you just have to spread them out like this. Not like that. Come back. And they should give a decent amount of mana. And let's see, 3 more. Let's see if all of them can connect to this one. So I want to make just a double brown, I guess. Like this. And if it works, it works. And connecting everything. And the reason I want this set up as fast as possible, so to say, since I don't even have a decent amount of power gen yet, it's rarely simple, I would say. So if I place this one down here, it's already connected to that one. Nice. And it seems to be getting mana in a decent enough speed, which is always nice to see when you want to start up in Botania having a decent power gen, or in this case mana gen. Let's see if I can actually use this hammer without crushing them. I can. Nice. I also would like to get the next tier axe so that I can take down a 3x3 area really easy. And this one's just gonna go in here. Seas is always nice to have up here. And let's see, get this one back to cobblestone so I can get rid of those. And as you can see, fluid trash can. And steel going on. And in here the dense refined one, which is gonna be needed in here. I got my 5 more chipsets, but I'm gonna need more. And that's what I want to work on today. To get the materials for this. So let's clean up our inventory a bit. I should probably just make this one named hammer or something like that. In here. So I can call this one crusher. Or smashing. Smashing 2. Because that way I'm not gonna forget that it's the one with smashing ability on it. And builder's wand. Oh yeah, I think I showed the recipe on cam, but I haven't actually shown it, so to say. But let's see. To make the next tier axe is this one, the lumber axe. Let's see, it's gonna require a decent amount. I'm not gonna bother with it right now. But what I am gonna bother with, so to say, is the scythe. If I could just find it. Where the heck is it? There it is. So a scythe, 2 tough rod, and a tool binding. I think it's the tough rod. And the scythe head. And let's see, what else was it? Tough rods I already got. So as you can see on my hammer, I found out that this is really good for tough rods. But I do not have enough for it to make more out of it. But I have enough shiny to make this one, which is gonna require 8. So let's take 8 out, and the other one, I think I'm gonna go with another material like slime. But I haven't quite decided, so to say. But slime is relatively easy for me to get my hands on. And I think it's a dirt and a sand. like this, that, and where did my dirt go? Yeah, that one's empty. So that's the downside of having drawers instead of barrels, because barrels you can see it instantly on it, like this one. There's 64 times 64 in it, but I cannot on this one. So is this still working? It is. Nice. So how many of these do I need to make the tough rod? That's gonna require a total cost of 3. This should be able to use only pink slime. I do hope that it can take green slime as well, the slime crystals. Let's see, I think I'm gonna need a bit more of those. So 1, 2, 3. Should be about this many maybe. One more down and sand. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. And in with you. So to try to explain why I want this, it's more or less I don't want to kill all of the mobs over there repeatedly and so on in the mob farm, so I want to make a scythe with damage in a 3x3 area. It has a field of attack in, which is extremely nice if you ask me, but what I know. So I don't think I have the tough binding either, so I'm gonna get 2 more gold, and I'm gonna need more gold really nice fast actually. I'm not gonna smelt that, you numbnut. And 2000 items, and this one has 4000 items. Also a clear difference. And let's see, I am getting obsidian. This is good. And let's see if I can use these crystals to get... I cannot. What can they be used for? Nothing apparently. But it's a cost of 3. And I got no gold yet. Come on. It might go a bit faster if I actually had lava. Maybe? I do still have a liquid node. Just gonna use the bucket for now anyway. Anywho. But let's see, what else is good as a tough? Binding. A tough binding. I think I'm just gonna go with obsidian actually. Because there's nothing really here that makes too big of a change to it so far I can see. But I'm not totally sure, so don't quote me on that. So obsidian, and this one can take obsidian, so it needs 3. Ooh, that's expensive actually. 6 ingots. If you didn't know that. There that one goes, and I can might as well just make it actually. So gold on the bottom, make one of those for me. Oh, and one of those. And I want the scythe first, and this tough one can go in here. And make sure it sounds shiny. Pour it in. So for the rods, how many rods was it needed? It needed 2 rods. And they both... What is the cost on rods? Let's see, the tough rod is a material cost of 3. So if I do like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that should be good. And now it's the waiting game again. Can take out some ingots. Model wait. Yeah, and we have this one and this one. And if you were wondering, it's not that I am bored or anything, but yeah, I'm a bit baffled about what to do next. Because if you look into the guide, getting started, starting items and so on, resource gathering tools, this is where I saw the one with the tools, getting water, getting your bucket, second magic. I cannot read the full text. I think it says how, but it could also say cow. Or now that you have the basic tools and resources, la 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 la. But yeah. So 10, I still have 2 left. I might as well take them all out now. So we are close to wrapping up point. As I can see it should be about in 7 minutes. Dang it. I needed that. And the Tafrad. So in about 7 minutes we are gonna take a and say goodbye. I might end up making another mana pool over here. And it's not day, so what is the nightshade? The night flower. Nightshade is cost. Black, purple, and brown. And you can set them up in the opposite act of the day blooms so that you get passive gen both night and day. Which is nice. So it's gonna be a fancy scythe. Scythe. And one there and there, and a scythe. Those can go in there. Hi-ho! And let's see how it works. It's relatively good. It's a lot better than knife, I would say. Now I just need looting on it. Just to finish it off. And I do not have enough for that. This one should be functioning for there. And let's see if there's anything that we can make here at the last minute. Let's see how to get the basic machines casing requires the crusher, which is gonna require steel and those, and that's not it. But thermal expansion, machine frame. This one, 6 redstone and a tin. I should be able to do that. Let's see, 10. So I'm just gonna make 2 for now. I think I should have enough redstone for it. I don't. I do not. And then it's gonna need some water. And as you saw, zinc, really useful. Fills a lot less than what it could. So this is for basic circuit board forestry Minecraft. I did not know that forestry had those. Oh. But yeah, got a scythe now. I'm real pleased with that. I think that's a compressed Enderman. They are scary. So, oh yeah, I should probably leave my tin in there as well. Then now I just need redstone. That's the compressed one. So, if I kill it in a bit, you'll know why I think it's a scary one. Because, as you saw with the compressed cows everywhere. Same principle applies with the Enderman. If he wouldn't be such a coward, that is. Look at me! Enderman everywhere. But I should be able to use the siphon these as well, actually. Another compressed. I'm probably gonna die of this. But yeah, in between next episode, before next episode, I wanna get a lot of resources processed and gathered, and so on, so I can actually start doing stuff for you guys to be entertained about and not just kill Endermen on screen and empty out my mob spawn. A lot of levels in there. And if nothing else, I have somewhat of a good time killing Endermans. But yeah, I wanna say see you next episode. I wanna get started heading towards getting some major automation materials done and really boosting it up so I can start actually getting stuff done on screen as well. Besides just this feeling like an idiot. Sometimes I actually do feel like it. Since I'm supposed to be entertaining you guys, and this is just... I wouldn't consider this much of entertaining. I've just... me sitting here killing Endermen. And if Voodoo's watching, he's probably pissed at me because I made a reference to an old LP Let's Plays. We played some 4-pillar vanilla Minecraft in the early times of the channel, and he kinda made fun of the Endermans in more than one way and ended up claiming to have become married to them. Which I thought was fun at the time, but honestly, who would want to marry an Enderman? This is not a racial thing, it's just you do not know where they are at any given time. They can teleport away from you. I at least know I'm happy with my girlfriend, so... yeah. Die, all of you. All of the XP. Shower. But yeah, see you next episode, and take it easy.